Hello, teacher.
Hey. Hi,
How are you?
Verbling. My name's Michaela. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and today we're talking about pronunciation, and we'll be doing some excellent workout for your mouth. Abimelech, welcome to class. I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm fine.
Excellent. So I'm going to put my Facebook name, as always, in the chat box. And Daniel, welcome to class as well. How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there.
Awesome. Hanging in there. I like it.
Yeah.
That's an excellent phrasal verb for kind of the middle of the week. I guess
Yeah.
it's almost the end of the week.
Yeah.
We can say it's the end of the week.
Yes.
So just one more day until the weekend. Do you have any plans, Daniel?
Yes, I'm going to go to my parents-in-law house in another city near here.
Will it be fun or boring?
Now, fun because they have an internet connection and I'll take several Berlin
And they're
classes.
like automatic babysitters. That's cool.
Yes. Yes, yes.
All right, nice. Abimelech, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Yes. I will have many classes on Saturday.
A study weekend. That sounds cool. Are you actually excited or are you going to be like working a lot?
Excited.
All right. Well, then I'm happy for you. Kevin, welcome to class. Welcome back to class, really. You were in the last one.
Thank you. I'm here again.
You're here. And tell us, do you have any special plans for the upcoming weekend?
Yeah, this weekend I will hang out with friends on the British bar on and talk some maybe a nightclub to dance
All right, so you'll
and
be
fishing on
dancing,
Sunday.
speaking English, and drinking beer. And fishing. Wow.
Yes, and the
You
fishing
have it
on
all. Very cool. Alan, welcome to class.
Hello, hello, teacher. How are you?
Good. How are you, Alan?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Awesome. What are your plans for the weekend? Anything special?
Yeah, maybe I will go to my mother place to visit her this weekend.
Awesome. A little visit with the family. Will she
Yes.
cook you lots of nice things?
Yes, I hope so.
Yes. Great. All right. Next up, how about Laura? Welcome to class. Laura, are you there? Whoa, that's a really weird
there's
noise.
some
Laura, it sounds like there's some kind of strange audio problem happening, and we just hear weird squeaks when you try to talk. Try maybe try checking which microphone you're using in the buttons above, or
she
let me know.
lives. She lives.
Oh, well, hopefully she'll be back with a better audio system.
Oh, she's back.
Now that she's back. She's back. I'm hoping that it'll clear up. Sometimes just reloading really helps.
It is better now?
Yes, much better. Oh, thank you.
I don't know what's happened.
That's totally weird. So, Laura, do you have any fun weekend plans?
No, not yet.
All right. Fair enough. So, today we're doing some pronunciation exercises, and we're going to start just by loosening up our mouth a little bit and practicing vowel and consonant sounds in English. So, I'm going to screen share with you guys some exercises we're going to start with. I have one for each of you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, one for each of you. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to practice, and then we're going to talk about these exercises and what they're good for. Red one is going to be for Abimelech, the blue one for Alan, the green one for Daniel, the yellowish orange one for Kevin, and the black one for Laura. Can everyone see these okay, or should I make them a little larger?
Yeah, it's okay for me.
Okay.
All right. So practice whatever of these lists of words you got. They're kind of like tongue twisters, but they give us an interesting comparison of certain sounds. So practice, get as good as you can at saying all of these words, and then we're going to talk a little bit about them. I'll give you guys maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes to practice. All right, let's go. Laura, can you read us yours and make sure to fully enunciate, but try to go as fast as possible?
Bill, Bell, Phil, Fell, Till, Tell, Him, Hem, Pin, Pem, Pen, Tin, Ten, Win, When.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Laura. Kevin, do yours for us.
Hello?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Okay. It fish be sick, few you seeing, meet bill, deal with, realities, beat it.
Thank you very much. Daniel, try yours out for us.
It's difficult.
Yep.
Lead, lead, read, feel, deal, heal, team, tin, king, shin, tin, leaf.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Alan, go for it.
Yes. Pete, pat, pot, pot, crew, pew, put, per, press.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, Abimelech, read us the red one.
Okay. Bean, bin, ben, ban, bar, bur, bond, boom, beauty, book, burn, bun.
Thanks. Okay. So these are some warm-up exercises that I think are excellent, and they're good for before you guys enter class. If you want to, copy or paste any of these, you can. I can also send you this link in the chat box. They're great exercises to help you warm up your mouth and get ready for class and make sure your tongue is totally prepared for what's about to come. The first two, I think, are a little more difficult than the last few because they give us an example of lots of different vowel sounds. So they're all minimal pair exercises, meaning that we only change one sound per word, or at least that's what most of the words are. And that really helps kind of isolate particular sounds. And that's good for pronunciation because when you're just focusing on one little thing, you can practice it again and again and again until you've perfected it. So I'm going to read the first one just so you guys get an idea of all of the vowel sounds that we have. Bean, bin, ben, ban, bar, born, bond, boom, beauty, book, burn, bun. So we start kind of with these small vowel sounds in the front of our mouth, and it gets wider and more open and farther to the back of our mouth. It's a progression. So that's good to practice if you're working on vowel sounds. And the last three are also super great exercises, and they mainly focus on really specific transitions. So those are good for a lot of Latin language speakers, specifically because of the comparison they give, like lead, lid, read, rid. That's something that a lot of students accidentally mispronounce. So instead of saying lid, they would say lead. But when you have to say them back to back, it becomes clear that we have lead, and then the other one is a totally different sound. It's lid, lid. Do you guys have any questions on these exercises before we move on? Did you guys like these?
Practice.
Yeah, I think they're excellent. You can practice these on your own anytime you have a couple spare minutes or in the shower, and they're super effective. If you practice this 100 or 1,000 times, you'll never ever forget all of these vowel sounds that you can make, or the difference between this vowel sound and that vowel sound. And if you're interested in more, you can definitely look these up on your own as well. Just put in minimal pairs into Google, and it'll give you lots of different exercises that are similar. So if you're looking for a different kind, you definitely can do a little research and find some great material. All right. So now we're going to switch things up a little bit and go to a different exercise, which I am also going to screen share. This time, we're going to choose the word that's different. So you have 5 words, and you have to decide which words have the same vowel sound as the others and which ones are different. So the example we have at the top is coil, noise, foil, full, boil. So what do you guys think? Which ones are the same as the original word coil, and which ones are different? Do coil and noise have the same vowel sound?
No,
Why not?
I don't know.
Yes, they are same.
How about coil and foil?
Sounds,
Do they have the same vowel sound?
sounds equal.
That one's pretty equal. In my opinion, I think the first two are both the equal vowel sound of our original word. Then we have full. Does that sound the same?
No.
Nope, that one is the different one. And we have boil, which of course is the same as well. Now this one's easy because this one is pretty regular. You can see the spelling is the same. But of course in English, that's not always the case. So some of these get trickier because the spelling is totally different, but the pronunciation is the same, and that's really hard to recognize. It's kind of a mind trick because the word is spelled differently and you think, oh, they must be different, but they're not. Or sometimes they are spelled the same and they're pronounced differently. So we're going to go through these one by one and talk a little bit about the pronunciation of these words. Number 1, let's start with Laura. Will you pronounce all those words and tell us which words have the same vowel sound and which are different?
I have to pronounce the line. Decided, like it, timed, it.
Awesome. So what do you think? Which is the word that doesn't quite have the same vowel sound?
Timed.
Not quite. Does anyone have a different opinion here?
Like it?
Are you talking about, let's see, let me highlight it so I want to make sure. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, like it and like it.
That has a different vowel sound than decide?
Yeah.
All right. Any other words you think have a different vowel sound? No?
Licked. Licked.
Licked. Okay, so licked definitely is the farthest, the most different one. And this one is a commonly mispronounced word because it looks pretty similar to these other words. We have this E, which makes us think that maybe this is a long I sound, but it's not. So this word is definitely the clear different one. Licked instead of decide. I think an argument could be made, and it might depend on the person as far as this one. I like. So like and decide are a little bit different, but they're definitely a lot more similar than licked. So here, if I was going to pronounce them, I would say decide, licked, liked, timed, hiked. And so these ones are, the last two and the first one are definitely all I, decide, timed, hiked. But like, I think like is pretty similar, but sometimes when I say it fast, it doesn't really get that full vowel pronunciation. So depending on the day, I might say it a little bit differently. Or who I'm talking to, my audience also might depend. So that one depends a little. All right, we're on to number 2. How about Kevin? Will you say those words for us and try to identify the words that are different?
Well, people. Oh, I need to read the.
Yep, read all of the words.
Oh, beat, repeat, listen, people, believe.
All right. So which vowel sound does not have the one in the red word? We've got beat. So which word here does not have that E sound?
People.
So the word people does not have the E. Beat people. Beat people.
Oh, beat people. Listen.
Yeah, listen here. And this is a tricky one because people has a totally strange O in it that we don't pronounce.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense why we do that. So it's really tricky. But you're right. Listen has a short I sound. It's I instead of E. So that's the different one. Great.
Listen.
Number 3, Daniel.
Beat, guilty, pretty, children, machine. Maybe the first one.
Guilty?
Guilty, beat, guilt. I don't know.
So I'll pronounce them all one time, and then let's see what you have to say. So the line in number 3 is bit, guilty, pretty, children, and machine.
Maybe the
Bit,
last one.
Guilty, pretty, children, machine. Yes, exactly, the last one. We have a long I sound in the last word and a short I sound in all the other words. Excellent. Thanks, Daniel. Number 4, Abimelech.
Okay. Loyal, cereal, royal, boil, noise.
So what's the different one, you think?
Loyal, royal, cereal, boil, noise. Maybe noise.
So why do you think noise is different?
It has long I sound.
Mm-hmm. It does have a long I sound. I'm going to pronounce them all once for you and then see if you change your answer. The original word is boil. Then we have cereal, royal, boil, noise.
I hear the same.
Yeah, they do sound really similar, and I think this one's tough because in the original word we have more than one vowel sound. We have boil. So we have the original diphthong, oi, and then that ul, but the oi is what we're focusing on. So we have royal, boil, noise, and cereal. So cereal is a little bit different than the others because it doesn't have that O sound. It's not cereal. It doesn't have that O. So it's a little different than the others. And that, in this case, that's the odd word out. But it's
Okay.
tough because we've got lots of vowels packed together in that one. All right, let's do number 5. Laura, would you read number 5 for us?
Rain, break, say, bread, neighbor. I think it's say.
All right, I'm going to pronounce them once for you and see if you change your mind. Rain, break, say, bread, neighbor.
Maybe one other with braid.
So that's our vowel sound, that A. We have rain. If we isolate that A sound, we can hear it in break, say, and neighbor. But bread actually doesn't have that diphthong in it. It's that bread, And it's pretty irregular. Usually that EA makes a different sound. But in this case, bread is the oddball out. Okay, Kevin, go ahead and do your best for number 6.
Okay. Never, again, wither, read, great. Well, never, again, wither. I think it's again. It's a bit different from.
All right, I'm going to pronounce them and try again. The words are never, again, weather, ready, great. So in the original word, we have the never, We're looking for that in all the other words. So again, weather, ready, great.
I think.
Anyone else have an idea? Don't be shy.
Great?
Yeah, it is great. Great is a little different. It doesn't have that sound. It has more of an A
Yeah.
sound.
Great.
Exactly.
Great.
Awesome. Thanks, Kevin. We're back to Daniel now for number 7.
Group, wood, choose, full, revolution. Choose.
Okay. So what's the vowel sound that you're looking for in the first word?
Group.
So that's the oo sound. Group, oo.
Yes.
Now, do you hear that oo in the word choose?
I listening to choose.
So we have the vowel sound there. Even though it's spelled differently, the pronunciation is the same because English is tricky that way. So what of those words which one does not have that ooh sound?
Good.
The first word, would?
Good. Wood. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So we have would, which is not ooh. So group, choose, fool, and revolution all have the ooh sound. Thanks, Daniel.
You're welcome.
Alan, welcome back. Would you like to do number 8 for us?
Yes. Could, would, good, country, hoof. I think country.
Yes, country. Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And that one, these two are a pretty good example of how crazy English can be, because in group we have the OU, and in would we have the OU, but they're pronounced totally differently. And then here we have the same thing, where we see this OU and this OU are pronounced the same, and all the double O words are different. So it's totally crazy, irregular stuff. Number 9, Abimelech. Try that one for us.
Hat, laugh, value, magic. Eight, laugh, value, magic. Laugh.
So hat and laugh don't have the same vowel sound?
Yes.
I think we could try one more shot at this. I'm going to pronounce them all and then have you guess again. We have hat, hate, laugh, value, magic. And I'll do it
Maybe.
once more in the opposite order. So magic, value, laugh, hate, hat.
Maybe hat, hit.
Hate, yes. That first black word, hate, has a diphthong. It's definitely more closed than the hat sound. So a, hate, like cake. And the others, all the others are a, hat, laugh, value, and magic. Ah. All right. Thanks, Abimelech.
Please pronounce the first one again.
Hat or hate?
The red one.
The red one is hat, a, and the first black one is hate, a.
Okay.
Hat, hate. It's a subtle difference, but it's important. All right.
Yes.
Laura, we're back to you for number 10.
Cut, money, cute, blood, government. Cut, money, money.
Okay, so I'll pronounce them once more for us. We have cut, money, cute, blood, government. And the word or the sound you're looking for is in that red one. It's cut. So in money, do we have the sound?
No.
I think we do. So cut, money, money, cut. We have a pretty similar vowel sound in those two. There's another word here that I think is much more different.
Cute.
Yeah, cute. There's no in cute for sure. And it's similar to number 9, where that E at the end makes a huge difference in pronunciation, at least for most words. So cute is our weird one. All right, 11, Kevin. Rhymes.
Hot, father, possible, stop, touch. Hot, father. Hot. I think it's father. It's the most different.
All right. Let me pronounce them once more for us. And the first word is the word we're looking for, the vowel sound. It's hot, ah. The letter is ah. The vowel sound is ah. So father, possible, stop, touch. So we have touch, stop, possible, father, and hot. Do you still think it's father?
Maybe possible?
Maybe. Does anyone have a different guess?
Hot.
Touch.
Father.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
It's touch. Touch. So we
Hot.
have
Touch.
hot, father, possible, stop, and touch. That last one is different. It's more an in the back of your throat rather than hot and father are a little bit more forward in your mouth sounds. But very tricky one. We just have one more of these and then the hard work is over. Daniel.
Coat, frozen, ago, long, lonely. Maybe ago? No. Coat, frozen, ago, long. Long.
Yes, exactly. Long is the different one there. Excellent job identifying the oddball. All the other ones have that O. Frozen, ago, lonely, and long does not. That's a little bit different, slightly. So that was a pretty tough exercise. And it just goes to show that you cannot rely on spelling for pronunciation. You definitely have to get really comfortable with a word and its pronunciation because you can't tell by looking at it, basically, which is really tough. Do you guys have any comments or questions before we go on to a slightly different exercise?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Despair. Are you guys just like despairing? It's hopeless. There's no regularity, no rules. Hopeless.
It's very difficult to understand. That's why no question.
Yes, very difficult. That's why we do these exercises in practice. All right. This one should be a little more fun. We have some TH tongue twisters. I'm going to give you each one to practice for a couple minutes, and then we'll share them together. So this one should be a little more fun than the others, hopefully. Abimelech, I'm going to give you number 3, Alan, number 4, Daniel, number 5, Kevin, number 6, and Laura, number 7. And you guys have to read these 3 times fast. So it's not just once, but 3 times fast. And I'm going to make these a little bigger for you guys. Okay. Can everyone see them?
Yes.
All right, you guys get a
Yes.
couple minutes to practice yours, and then we're going to share them with the class. You have to say them as fast as you're capable of saying, but try to maintain good pronunciation. All right. Let's share them 3 times fast. Abimelech, go ahead and be our brave first goer.
uh, Three free thrilling frills fought on Ruth's roof.
Awesome. 2 more times to go. So we're doing this 3 times in a row.
Okay. Three free thrilling frills fought on Ruth's roof. Three free thrilling frills fought on Ruth's roof.
Excellent job. That was a tough one. Yeah. It's a great practice exercise because it's a workout for your tongue. Alan, you're up next. 3 times fast.
Yes. Thieves are friendless thieves who deserve our wrath. Thieves are friendless thieves who deserve our wrath. Thieves are friendless thieves who deserve our wrath.
Great. That was a good one. The last word there is actually wrath with an
Oh.
ah sound.
Wrath. Okay.
Mhm. Yep. Awesome. Daniel, can you share yours with us?
Yes. Nothing is worth thousands of death. Nothing is worth thousands of death. Nothing is worth thousands of death.
Yep. That's a pretty good motto, too. Kevin, do yours.
Mr. Smith's teeth are thin and little. Mr. Smith's teeth are thin and little. Mr. Smith's teeth are thin and little.
Excellent. Well done. And
Thank you.
Laura, do yours for us.
Ferja Fershide Solitary Route and Telma. Ferja Fershide Solitary Route and Telma. Ferja Fershide Solitary Route and Telma.
Whoa, that was impressive. Excellent. You got some speed on that one. I love it.
Yeah, clap, clap.
Yeah. Laura's the winner for that one. All right. So now we're going to change directions a little bit, and we're going to do a practice exercise that I think is excellent for you guys and probably also good for you to be doing on your own. This is good if you have a couple minutes. I'm going to put a YouTube video into the chat box, and you guys can open it on your own screens, or you guys can watch it with us on the YouTube app. So this is a short video about the environment of the ocean, and the content is not so important because today we're mostly focusing on pronunciation. So we're not really going to focus on what all the words mean, but on the pronunciation of it. We're going to listen to like the first minute and 20 seconds of this video, and then I'm going to ask you guys to say little segments of it and do a little practice on your own. So let's just watch it one time through, and then I'll tell you exactly which section each of you guys have. So just kind of let it wash over you and try to notice where the speaker is from. If you're able, take note of where you think the speaker is from. Is her accent more American or British? Okay, let's get going. Okay. So far, we're just going to look at that section, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you each a segment of about 10 seconds or so, and you guys have to listen to that section a couple of times and repeat what you hear. And again, if there's a vocabulary word that you think you don't know, or even you're not really sure what exactly you're saying, that's not a big deal, because right now we're just focusing on the pronunciation. So turn what you hear into something you can produce with your mouth. And I'm going to put the segments in. Oh no, I had it all copied out, but now it's gone. Okay, oops. I'll put the segments in the chat box for you guys. Second 1 to second 11 is for Abimelech. You get the first 11 seconds of the video. So you can play it on your own and listen and repeat that section to see exactly what it is she's saying.
Okay.
The next section is for Alan. That's second 12 to second 20. The next section is 21 to 31, and that's for Daniel. Then Kevin gets second 32 to a minute and 5. A minute and 5 seconds. Sorry, hold on a second. Because it plays for all of us, maybe that's... Hold on 1 second. I have one more section. If you guys have questions, just ask. Laura, your section is 106 to 122, and it's the last one I put in the chat box. Huh. Hold on, guys. It seems like we're warring over the YouTube. For this exercise, you guys will have to open your own tab and the rest of us.
Okay.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
Okay,
Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys to repeat whatever you heard during your section of video. Abimelech, you're first.
Okay. Still further down, blackout, not arrive, sunlight penetrates.
Excellent. Very nice. Now, I think you did a great job of repeating back exactly what you heard, because what she said was a ray of sunlight, but it sounds more like a ray of sunlight. We don't give that of the full pronunciation, so it got a little cut short. But you did an awesome job, Abimelech. Alan, you're next. Yeah, things get a little warped when they're being spoken by native speakers sometimes. So it takes a really good ear to hear what's happening. Alan, what was in your section? Alan, are you ready?
Okay, yes. Fruit is so scarce. Life can't afford to waste any energy.
Mm-hmm. And food is so scarce. That was the word there. But you did a great job of recording what you heard.
Yes,
All
thank you.
right. Daniel, you're up next. What did you hear?
The Dumbo Optimus simply flaps for him. No need for the jet proposal used by relatives above.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And do you
More
think
or
you
less.
understood it okay? Yeah, I think the repeating was pretty good. So we're talking about an octopus. And you sound like a quasi-native speaker when you say it. Sometimes recording what you hear isn't exactly what the natural pronunciation of things, or shouldn't be, but native speakers can really distort things when we're speaking casually. Kevin, what was your section?
Well, you're giving me the most difficult one, but
Yours was longer.
well, I understand that. Okay, the weird thing of this strange word, vampire tooth, vampires creep from hell.
Yeah.
That's it?
Mhm. That's it.
Oh,
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. And
good. Clap, clap.
yes. And the name of it, if you want to know the spelling of the name, is in the title of the video. It's a really crazy spelling thing, but
Yeah,
it's a cool animal.
vampire tooth.
Laura, can you read us your section?
Yes. Disturb it in only retreat short distance, go after it, and then deploy the coning defense.
Excellent. You guys all did a wonderful job. It's tough to do this. There's plenty more of this video left. You guys can also practice this on your own. And do you guys know if this speaker was British, Australian, American? Does anyone have an idea?
British?
I think British.
All right. And why do you guys think British?
It's the pronunciation. It's a bit different from American. Right?
That's true. The pronunciation is a bit different from Americans. But I
It's
have a
not a
surprise.
bit, but
More serious.
More serious. So, British accents are usually used for these kinds of documentaries and anything basically on National Geographic. I don't know why, but British accents are always used, maybe sometimes Australian accents, but American accents are almost never used. However, the audio for this is done by Sigourney Weaver. She is an American actress. So, dun dun dun, it's an American accent. And I had to look really hard to find one that was with an American accent. And even this one was originally narrated by a British person, and for some reason they made 2 copies of it, one with British accent and one with an American accent. So this one is the American accent version, even though it's very uncommon to hear an American accent in some kind of documentary like this, because British English sounds more proper or something.
Cool.
Yes. So it's tough to tell the difference, but I have another video for you guys, and we're going to watch it together, and you guys hopefully will be able to tell me where this person is from. So I'm going to put this one in the chat boxes if you need to open it on your own, and I'm also going to play it in the YouTube app.
It's from England.
Oh. How do you know?
It's a British.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second. We're going to watch together. If I can find it. How do I make it play?
Touchy.
All right, how cute was that? Super
It's
cute.
really cute.
Touchy.
All right, so where do you guys think this narrator was from?
British.
British, yes.
Yes,
England.
now it's British. So it's somewhere in England or maybe in the UK. I'm not even super good at identifying which part of the UK, but probably England. And this, I think, was clearer, right? You could definitely tell it was British English. And the other one, even though it's an area where you usually hear British speakers, it was an American accent. And the difference is all in the vowels. So that's a good thing to get used to as well. Do you guys have any other comments or questions before we finish up class today?
No.
I have just the impression this person speaks like a noble.
Noble, yes, exactly. Before class, I was watching this video, and I was even trying to reproduce this accent, and I have to work on my British accent too, because my British accent is pretty bad. I'm not good at doing a British accent. So if any of you guys are looking for a British accent, good luck. It's tough, or I think it's tough.
I like British pronunciations. I have
Yeah.
some. Yeah, because I live in Japan and we have British friends. They have British friend, American friend, and when we are
In
talking
Japan, there's a lot
together-
of British.
Yes, yes,
That's funny.
yes.
Are there lots of British people there?
teachers? Yeah, they come to Japan to teach English to Japanese schools.
That makes
So I
sense.
have some British friends and American friends, Australian friends, and sometimes we are everyone together on the bar. Me, I'm from Brazil, and a British guy, and the American guy, and the Australian guy, and it's so different pronunciation. We're gonna keep talking about that. It's really funny.
That's awesome. Really
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
international society you have over there.
yes, yes, yes.
All right. So thank you all for coming today, and I hope to see you guys again soon. I have a spelling test class starting right now. So we'll talk more about pronunciation and spelling and some of the irregularities there. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
bye, bye.